morning from a rainy New York City. Oh man, this storm came in and went crazy last night. But we're here, we're out, we're trying to make the best of it. So we were supposed to use the New Yorker Pass today to explore the city. We had plans to go to the observation decks, the High Line, do some walk-in tours. But unfortunately, because of this rain, everything has actually been closed or canceled. And COVID also, a lot of things are already canceled. So we decided to kind of wait it out and just kind of wing it today. A rainy day in New York City, catching up with friends, maybe go hit some museums and just see what we can do on this rainy New York City day. With a lot of restaurants inside are checking your vaccine cards, as well as having you put in a mask when you come in until you get to the table. So even though New York City is opening, it's really going out of its way to ensure everybody's doing everything that they can to be as safe as possible. I'm really, especially this, I was really impressed. And they're not being rude or disrespectful about it. It's more of a matter of fact thing, and I think a lot of New Yorkers are really kind of embracing it. I had to take a second and actually talk to this camera because this food is so delicious. I forgot to talk about it. On this plate, perfectly seasoned. You don't need any salt, pepper, anything on it. The potatoes are amazing. The bacon is delicious. The eggs were cooked perfectly. The pancakes are nice and fluffy. Perfect American breakfast. The price point, $16 in the middle of Chelsea. Unbeatable. Absolutely fantastic. Well, days like this as a content creator on assignment really suck. There's something that just happened. There's not really much that you could do about it. You just kind of got to get on with it. But the good thing about being here in New York City is A, New York has a lot of cool indoor options, and B, I have a lot of friends here in New York. And one, I'm going over to meet up with right now, who I had absolutely no idea was in town. I thought she was in Europe, and then she hit me up and was like, I'm in New York too. So I'm gonna go say what's up to her. We're gonna visit with her a little bit before she flies back to Europe in like an hour and a half. And special bonus, we happen to be meeting right here across from, one of the most beautiful buildings in New York City, Empire State Building. We're on a hunt for influencers. We're on influencer. I thought you can't see me. What's up?
I can see that thick ass arm.
Oh, it is a pretty thick. Here in the bottom of the Comcast building, where they have the Tonight Show, it's Van Leeuwen. I've been told for years these might be the best cookies and ice cream that I'll ever have in my life. I'm here now, so might as well get it in. Come over here and check out the menu. Alright. Got a vegan flavor, a whole menu of vegan flavors. Wow. So I'm like eating on this trip. Lord knows I don't eat any more ice cream in my life, but get up in there. I could budge. Oh wow, that's good. Ooh. Yeah, I definitely understand the hype. Oh, damn good ice cream. I've actually worked my way into the second scoop, which is strawberry. It is really hard to find a very good strawberry ice cream. Strawberry, like gelatos or a good strawberry ice cream. Problem is, so many people take a shortcut. They put chunks of strawberry in the ice cream, and basically chunks of the strawberry in vanilla with some vanilla flavor to make it strawberry. No, this is a legit through and through strawberry ice cream. The chocolate was very good, but the strawberry is what you definitely should get here. It's fantastic strawberry ice cream. All right, so this rain is getting way worse now. Way worse. All right, so I wanted to show you guys Central Park, but this rain is just getting worse and worse. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna get a lift and head over to the Met because yeah, we're a little bit over this outside weather. Guys, so just took a lift over here to the Met. It was a perfect museum day. I think we are not the only ones who had the idea to come to the museum. But so the way the Met works is one of the world's oldest non-profit institutions, and it's a pay whatever you want kind of system. If you want to pay $1, you can pay $1 to get in. But they recommend you pay $25 for adults. Coming up here. So, when it comes to the day you should probably come to the Met, today is not that day. It's a Sunday in the afternoon, and I would highly recommend if you're in New York City, you come down here during the week, midday.
Remember to only use photographs, no video.
Got it. Perfect. So we're going to do something a little bit different now. I've been here to the Met. I've been here to the Met maybe 20, 30 times over the years. I come here on every single trip in New York City. When I lived in Jersey, I would come over here just to see new exhibitions. But one thing that they don't allow, and a lot of museums around the world don't, is video. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take as many photos as I can. Remember, I am a photographer, and I'll set them to music or something so you guys enjoy this. So enjoy this photo tour of the Met.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Quick update. So the museum, the Met is not pay what you will. It's only for locals, and maybe because I live, yeah. And I remember before they never checked. So, but there's so many people here that are actually checking, and we have passes for Monday and Tuesday. So it makes no sense to pay $50 to come in when we're going to be able to get in free tomorrow or the day after. So we're going to a place that is free. It's the Natural History Museum, which is on the other side of Central Park. Normally we would just walk through Central Park because it's a really, really nice, it's the exact opposite side of Central Park. So the Met is Central Park East, History Museum is Central Park West. But we have to take an Uber, which is, Uber is like $26, but Lyft was like $13. So grabbing a 4-minute Lyft ride. Natural History Museum here. And right here you see the statue of Teddy Roosevelt with the African brother on the one side. I believe it's indigenous on the other side. Right here, look at that fall, absolutely beautiful. But this statue will not be here much longer because they've determined that it is racist and it will be removed. So I'm not sure how I feel about it, but definitely that's what's happening. So yeah, let me know in the comment section how you guys feel about that. There you go. The conversation about all right, so correction, the Natural History Museum is not free. It's just like the Met. It is free after 4:15, so you can get in and get a tour like the last hour and a half. They're open, but yeah, we just decided to abort it. Let it go. As you guys see, we tried. I tried my best to get out here, explore, get some content with you guys, but this rain is crazy. And the way our passes are working, the way COVID is working, it kind of slowed everything down, but you gotta smile through, you gotta push through, you gotta figure things out and enjoy as much as possible. So we're gonna go try to find some food, get back to the hotel, reset, relax a little bit, and get ready for a long day tomorrow. I couldn't go home defeated. I had to get one more stop in over here in the Meatpacking District. Came to check out Chelsea Market. I'm actually coming here for an influencer meetup tomorrow with a dope New York City food vlogger / Instagrammer. But I wanted to come over here because it's really close to my hotel. I'm in need of some pastrami, and I wanted to scout the location a little bit before we headed out here tomorrow. So, am I the only person that had no idea? Hold on, get up a little bit. Google has a store. I might go in and see what they actually sell. What is? I know they got like the Google Home and stuff, but I didn't know like Google had an actual store. Google, oh, Pixel. Oh, it's looking good. That's some wine. I gotta be honest, if there's anywhere in New York City that I would live, it's Chelsea. I love this area, I love the architecture, I love the vibe, the energy, a little bit everything's here. Fantastic, love Chelsea. They're absolutely beautiful pastrami. Now this is not a Reuben, so let me flip it around. So I'm not a huge fan of sauerkraut, so I always get my Reuben or pastrami sandwich without sauerkraut on it. I still do the Swiss cheese and mustard, brown mustard. Yellow mustard is great. I love yellow mustard. I love a brown mustard. Anytime it has anything to do with rye bread, absolutely just delicious. The obvious comparison for this is going to be Katz's Deli. Katz does a far thicker cut than this, and it's a bigger mouthful. Like, it barely can like bite it. I actually prefer this. It's way easier to eat, and you can really taste all the flavors mingling together. Do a better bite than that. This pastrami is amazing. It has like a pepper kick to it. It's fantastic. Really, one of the best pastrami sandwiches I've ever had. So good. All right, we're back in the room, and what an insanely busy and chaotic day. So let's step back for a second and let's talk about something we've talked about on this channel quite often, is when things go wrong, you cannot panic, you cannot freak out, you cannot get upset. Well, of course you can do that because it's human nature, but it doesn't help the situation. When those things tend to happen, it's usually because we're traveling based on a checklist. I didn't get to see this, I didn't get to see that, I didn't get to have this, right? But when you let go of that a little bit, you have an opportunity to really enjoy a place, really engage with the local community, really see what it's like to live and really explore a destination. Today was one of those interesting days that just happens when it comes to travel. Even more so funny when you're actually on a press trip and working. So when this happens to you, and if you travel enough, inevitably it will happen to you. If you have any kind of ideas or thoughts to become a professional travel journalist or content creator, I guarantee you're going to be on a job where things just go completely haywire. But you just got to persevere. You got to push through it. We didn't get done everything that needed to get done today, but it's okay. We had an absolute blast. We got a lot of stuff done that most people wouldn't have got done anyway. So, as usual, leave the world better than you found it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The next one, I hope it's going to be a lot more sunny weather. We'll see.